Bigger, burlier dogs tend to have a reputation for being fierce and aggressive, and many people are indeed afraid of them. One of such dog breeds is the Rottweiler. But does the Rottie, as the breed's lovingly called, deserve this reputation? Or is it just a misunderstanding, as fanciers claim? Follow along as we go through some of the breed's key characteristics in today's list of top 10 interesting facts about the Rottweiler. And as always, a big thank you to all the original Rottie owners featured in the video for their cooperation. None of this would have been possible without their help, so please visit their Instagram pages through the links in the description below. And now, let's begin. Number 1. Their history. As the Roman legions conquered the world, they took their herds with them wherever they went. The army needed tough, durable dogs to move and guard the herd, for which they employed mastiff-type dogs known as molosses. As the army traveled, the big dogs mixed with other dogs that were native to the areas they passed through and laid the foundation for new breeds. In the centuries after the empire's collapse, some descendants of these Roman dogs found work in the cattle town of Rottweil in Germany. It was here, moving herds from pasture to market and protecting their humans from bandits and rustlers along the way, that they earned the name Rottweiler Metzgerhund, or the butcher's dog of Rottweil. With the rise of railroad cattle cars in the 1800s, the Rottie's career in livestock transport ended, but they found new work as police dogs, personal protectors, and all-around blue-collar dogs capable of many heavy-duty tasks. The first of the Rottweilers made their way to the US sometime in the 1920s, and the breed was first registered by the AKC in 1931. Number 2. Their physical features. The first impression people tend to have of a Rottweiler is of solid strength, and that is quite accurate. The Rotties are large muscular dogs ranging in height from 22 inches for a small female to 27 inches for a large male. Weights can go from about 80 to 130 pounds. The head is quite large with a square and strong muzzle, although drooling due to loose lips is a common issue. The back is straight, strong and firm, while the chest is broad and deep. Rottweiler puppies are born with long curled tails, although adults often end up with nothing but nubs. This is known as tail docking and is even outlawed in many countries around the world. In the US, however, some breeders still favor the dog tail, although the majority has shifted towards keeping the tail intact. Their medium-length double coat is coarse, dense, and flat, and the color is very distinctive. You can easily recognize a Rottweiler by their black body covered with rich tan or mahogany markings on the cheeks, muzzle, throat, chest, and legs. One thing to note is that due to the differences in standards between breed registries, some differences can be observed between Rotties from different parts of the world. For instance, German Rottweilers tend to be larger and have long tails as compared to their American cousins. Number 3. They have a strong bite. The Rottweiler's large head and strong jaws give them an impressively strong bite. When measured in pounds per square inch, their bite force is at an average of 328 psi. While that may not seem much when compared to some of nature's powerhouses like the Nile crocodile, who has a bite force of 5,000 psi, the strongest of any animal, it's not really bad for a dog this size. To offer some perspective, an average human's bite force is 162 psi. In fact, if you were to rank dog breeds based on just bite force, the Rottweiler would easily make its way into the top 10. This is one of the reasons why these canines have done so well as guard dogs. Number 4. They're subject to many restrictions. With a bite force that strong, almost all attacks from Rotties end up being especially catastrophic, as their bite alone can cause serious injuries and may lead to hospitalization, the need for surgery, or even death in some cases. As a result, statistics consistently show that Rottweiler is one of the most dangerous dog breeds in the US. This is why there are so many restrictions in multiple states for owning a Rottie. The public opinion on the breed is just not favorable, with people believing them to be naturally aggressive that are just bred to attack. This has been further exacerbated by the media's portrayal of the breed as malevolently aggressive, like in the horror film The Omen. Ecuador and the Bermuda Islands have outright banned Rotties altogether, while other places like Ireland, Malaysia, and Singapore have countrywide restrictions on these poor dogs. So if you wish to adopt a Rottweiler yourself, please look into the restrictions placed on dog breeds in your area first. This does not include just country or state laws, but also city legislation and even rules set by individual housing complexes and landlords. Number 5. Their temperament. Despite the public image of a mean and intimidating dog, we'd like to say that Rotties are actually just misunderstood. the temperament issues stem from irresponsible owners who want to own a big, strong breed without having to deal with any of the extensive training requirements. The temperament issues also stem from irresponsible breeders who employ some questionable breeding practices just to earn some quick buck by selling these popular dogs. These canines are also often subject to abuse and neglect, leading to the development of potentially dangerous behaviors. A properly trained and socialized Rottie can be absolutely calm, confident, and courageous. They do have an inherent desire to protect their family and property, but they're never aggressive without a cause. They love their family and they often seem to act in a clownish manner towards their humans. However, they are a bit wary of strangers and do not welcome guests until properly introduced. Number 6. Their training. When it comes to gentle, well-behaved Rottweilers, proper training and early socialization are of paramount importance. So if you want to adopt one of these guys for yourself but don't have either the time or the skills required to train your pup, you might want to look into getting a professional dog trainer. If not, please check out some of our other videos to find a dog breed that meets your needs. Rotties need firm and consistent discipline. If you haven't managed to establish your leadership, they're not going to listen to you and might even bully or bluff you instead. However, once you manage to get your pup to understand that you are the one in charge, it's smooth sailing from there, because these dogs are both intelligent and eager to please, making them highly trainable. Please do not forget to start training them from a young age, and also remember to expose your Rottweiler puppy to all kinds of people, places, and situations. As with any breed, harsh corrections will only deter your dog from trying to learn, so please be patient and gentle with them. We recommend you practice positive reinforcement techniques as they yield the best results. Number 7. Their exercise. Breeds with a history as working dogs are usually quite energetic and need a fair amount of exercise. This applies to the Rottweiler as well. We recommend giving your Rottweiler around 2 hours of exercise every day. This includes going on walks and playtime with plenty of thinking games. This is not a hard and fast rule, however, as not all Rotties are this energetic. Some tend to be quite the couch potatoes, and a couple of 10 to 20-minute walks daily are plenty for them. You'll have to figure out what works best for your dog based on their age and activity levels, and also ensure they're getting a healthy amount of daily exercise. Proper physical and mental stimulation is essential for maintaining the good health of your pup while also preventing unwanted behaviors like digging and scratching. Number 8. Their nutrition. Much like exercise, the Rottweiler's diet needs cannot be exactly pinned down either. A properly formulated diet plan considers multiple factors like your dog's age, size, activity levels, and personal preferences, which can be quite difficult to get around, especially if you're new to owning dogs. However, it is at times like this that your vet and your breeder can provide valuable advice, so don't be shy to get some help. In general, your Rottie needs around 2,100 calories a day if they're fairly active. If you don't want to go through the hassle of calculating calories, that's about the equivalent of 4 to 6 cups of kibble a day. Remember to separate the food into 2 different meals to help with digestion and prevent obesity. Keep a close watch on your dog's weight to ensure that they're getting a healthy amount of food and exercise. Number 9. Their grooming. Rotties are fairly low-maintenance dogs, and they do not need much grooming to maintain their dashing looks. Weekly brushing is enough to remove dead hair and distribute skin oils, because they don't shed much throughout the year. However, the fall and the spring are their shedding seasons, so you might want to brush more frequently during that time to keep the loose hair under control. Bathe them when they smell bad or if they've rolled around in something dirty. Brushing their teeth 2 to 3 times a week is the minimum, although we recommend doing so daily for good dental health. And remember to trim their nails so they don't hurt themselves. Number 10. Their health. Rottweilers are a relatively healthy and robust breed. However, that does not mean you can sit back and not worry about your dog's health, because like any other breed, these guys are also prone to certain health conditions. This commonly includes hip dysplasia, elbow dysplasia, heart ailments, bloat, allergies, and hypothyroidism. Osteosarcoma or bone cancer is also quite common in larger dogs, and it is among the leading causes of early death in Rottweilers. While all this may sound scary, there's a lot more you can do to give your pup a long and healthy life. First, make sure you're adopting one from a reputable and ethical breeder. Doing so significantly reduces risks of genetic conditions while also making sure that unethical breeding practices can be rooted out. After adoption, never forget your regular visits to the vet. Not only can your vet help you with simple day-to-day queries and issues you might have regarding your dog, they also aid with early detection of any underlying problem. With proper care, your Rottie will live to be about 8 to 10 years old. And with that, we've come to the end of our list of top 10 interesting facts about the Rottweiler. Thank you so much for watching the video. While Rotties still struggle to battle their reputation as aggressive and mean dogs, fanciers and experts alike are trying their best to get rid of this image. If If you used to think that Rotties were scary, did we manage to change your opinion at least a little? Leave a comment below to let us know. If we did, please share the video as it helps more people see the loving and gentle side of these adorable dogs. Subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.